Welcome back to the daily discussion. So I want to continue real fast on food and how it kind of become habitual and why it relates to kind of hunter-gatherer time frame. Now, several years ago, I saw this clip of this guy. He was an immigrant. I believe he's Turkish. Not that it necessarily matters, but he was talking about how he came over here to the U.S. and he gained a bunch of weight, and he didn't want to, so he wanted to lose weight. And he started trying to pay attention to what was going on. And what he realized is that every time he got bored, he would go to the fridge. And he realized, oh, I'm just eating because I'm bored. So he was able to take back agency over his boredom and go, oh, I can just learn how to be bored again without eating, and that's okay. Now, why do I bring that up? Well, it's one to give you that understanding that sometimes you may just be eating because you are bored, and that's okay. I shouldn't say that's okay, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just having that knowledge that may help you get past it. Now, how does that relate to being a hunter-gatherer? Well, it would actually make sense, because if you are bored as a hunter-gatherer, then you're probably sitting still, sitting around doing nothing. If not doing anything, you're not getting food or finding food, which means you're not going to eat for even longer, all those different things. So your body has these mechanisms built in to basically give you some kind of a reward to go, to continue going looking for food. Now, because in our society now, most people don't have a problem finding food anymore, then it's really easy to then get that quick reward, and then your body doesn't understand that yet, or right now though. So you just keep feeding into it. So to me, that's knowing that has also helped me get back control over those things, and realize a lot of what we do is based on what our body would naturally do as a hunter-gatherer, or out of boredom, or just out of habit, which again kind of goes back to that. So for instance, I say that and the habit thing because when I do my 24-hour fast, the only time I do once a month, the only time I have a problem during that fast is during the window that I would typically be eating, that I'm skipping that meal. At that time, I get a little bit hungry because my body's in the habit or the routine of eating at that time. But once I get out of that 20-30 minute window, I go back to not necessarily being hungry again, because I don't need the food. I just want it, and I'm in the habit of eating. And then real quick, just to be sure, I'm not trying to disparage anybody's goals or anything. Everybody has their own thing they're reaching for. So if you're trying to add weight or bulk or whatever, do your thing. This is simply just to give you the understanding and knowledge, so you can take back control over those decisions if it is something that's causing strife within you, or you're not understanding why you're not meeting some goal. It's having these ideas and knowledge, you can start taking back control and then make conscious decisions rather than letting your body control you. You can start taking back control over it as much as you want. So let me know if that helps out anything, and if you have anything else to add. And then tomorrow I will give my best understanding of sleep and how it may have played out in nature.